here with Architect, and this is going to be a really quick video. Just kind of want to talk to you guys real quick about a new phone that Samsung just came out with. But before I get into that, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. You'll get all your updates and notifications, and you can argue with me down in the comments because, you don't think I know what I'm talking about. Just, like and subscribe. Ain't nobody hurting. You know what I mean? But anyway, with that out the way, as you can tell by the title, I no longer think that buying the Galaxy S10e, S10, or even really the S10 Plus is necessarily the best value that you're going to get for your money. Samsung last week came out with a new phone called the Galaxy S10 Lite. And even though it's called the Galaxy S10 Lite, it is not really light on features. You get a 6.7-inch AMO LED display. You get a triple camera setup with a 48 megapixel primary camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and 5 megapixel macro lens. So you don't get the telephoto for like portrait photos, but you do get a macro lens, which in my personal opinion, I think I'd rather have the macro lens than the telephoto lens. I enjoy the telephoto lens, but I think I would like having macro lens better. That's just my personal opinion. You get the same Snapdragon 855 processor. You can get either 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM, and that is based upon whichever storage option you can buy. Speaking of storage, you can get up to 512 gigabytes of storage with SD card expansion. It's a solid device. And all of that comes in a package that is $649. $50 more than if you want to buy the Galaxy S10e. But you get a bigger screen. And you get better cameras. And you get a center hole punch on the screen as opposed to the hole punch that's off to the side. There really aren't any downsides, so to speak. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't any compromises. As opposed to the QHD Plus display that you get on your standard Galaxy devices, it's only a 1080p display. The resolution is 2200 by 1080 or 2400 by 1080, something like that. So it's not the full WQHD Plus display that you would normally get on the Galaxy S10 or the Galaxy S20 or what have you. In addition, instead of a glass back, you get a plastic back. Now, I know that people tend to be all about the premium feel, and they want their devices to be premium this and premium that, and we hear that word a lot. But quite honestly, a phone with a plastic back is going to offer you more durability than the standard Galaxy S10 would offer with a glass back. Because if you drop the phone and it lands on the back, chances are you're not going to break it. Yes, it might get scratched. It might get some heavy scratches in it, but you're not going to shatter the back of your phone if you don't have it in a case, right? So I would not call a plastic back an inherently bad thing. Do I like the way glass feels better? Of course. Glass feels great. It just feels like a much more high-end device. It feels premium, right? But again, that doesn't mean that plastic is inherently bad. Also, right now, Samsung is offering, at the time of making this video and posting this video, Samsung is offering an additional $250 off if you trade in your S7, S8, S9, or Note 8 or Note 9, even if it's cracked. Yes, even if it has a crack in it, people, you can still get your $250 off of it. That means that device that was $649.99 will now be $399.99. And at that price point, there is absolutely no reason to go out and buy this phone. Literally no reason at all. It is an amazing price point for the phone. I have several friends who generally tend to stay one generation behind. So instead of them going and getting the Galaxy S20 right now or the iPhone 11 right now, they're out looking at the iPhone XR, the iPhone XS, and the Galaxy S10 series. But So if that's you, or maybe you're looking for a phone to get for a kid for graduation or what I mean, you get premium specifications inside this device. Snapdragon, it's basically they took a Galaxy S10, put it in a different chassis, right? Sacrificed a little bit on the build materials, but did not sacrifice at all on the internal materials of the device, and said, "Oh yeah, we'll make that phone less expensive than what you can get the Galaxy S10 for." It really is a great deal. So if you're curious about it, you should go online, check it out. I know right now you can't really go into a store and check it out the way you might want to. But I say it's definitely worth looking into online, especially if you're going to be trading in, your S7 or your S8 or your Note 8 or what have you, and you're looking to upgrade to something more current. So that's all I really had to say. Like I said, I'm not going to take up too much time out of your day. As always, this is Architect with Architect.